name is Naveen, and today we'll be looking at CAT 2024 500 Most Expected Questions series. And today we'll be looking at DILR. Okay, so we will be actually looking at a DI and an LR based DI. So basically two DIs today. Okay, and both these DI sets, they are interesting. They are, the kind of sets that you expect and you see in CAT exam. But before we begin, you will find a CAT counseling form that is pinned in the comment section. So in case if you guys have any queries regarding the classroom programs or the mocks, please make sure that you fill in the complete details of yours so that we can get in touch with you. Okay. So let's begin with our first set of the day. Okay, so this is a big one, so I will have to hide myself. So I'm going to hide myself. So the radial graph given below shows the number of persons who visited a restaurant on each day among 16 consecutive days from day 1 to day 16. Each line in the graph represents a day and its length indicates the number of persons who visited the restaurant each day as indicated by the number of circles that the line spans. For example, the vertical line pointing up from the center to the graph, the vertical line as in we are talking about this particular line, indicates that 4 persons. So this is one circle, second circle, third circle, 4 circles. So it represents 4 people visited the restaurant that day, which the line represents. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have got 16 lines. Okay. The 16 days in the chronological order. So suppose if this is day 1, so this is going to be day 2 and this is going to be day 3 and so on. And eventually this is going to be day number 15 and this is going to be day number 16. Though it is not known that this is our day 1, maybe our day 1 is this, and our day 2 is this, and our day 3 is this. Eventually day 16 turns out to be this. So we do not know which is our first day and which is our 16th day. Okay. So this is going to be 4, this one is going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. So the lines, they represent how many people visited the restaurant. And the number of people is denoted by the number of circles that the line or lines they cross. Okay. The line representing day n plus 1 is immediately next to the line representing day n, when considered in the clockwise direction, exactly what we have seen. However, the information as to exactly which line represents which day, as in first day, second day, third day, 10th day, 14th, 15th, 16th day, we do not know that. It is intentionally omitted. So before we begin, we should write down how many people are there, right? So this is 4, this one is going to be 7, this one is 5, this is 8, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4 again 5, this is 8, 1, this is 1 less, 7, so this is second only, this one is 3 se ek zyada, so this is 4, this is 3, this is 8, this is 2, एक कम, फिर ये 4 के साथ है, this is 4, this is also 4, and 5 and 6. So these are the number of people who visited the restaurant on 16 days. कौन सा first day है? We have no idea. Now let's do one thing. Let's look at the questions. Okay. चलो शुरू करते हैं. I don't think I need to hide anymore. Okay. So if it is known that the sum of the number of persons who visited the restaurant on no 2 consecutive days among the first 11 days was 8, how many, if it is known that the total number of persons who visited the restaurant from day 1 to day 5 was greater than 28, what is the difference between the number of persons who visited the restaurant on day 10 and that on day 13? So it's like we are supposed to find out which one is day 1 here. So it says total number of persons who visited the restaurant from day 1 to day 5. So which one is day 1 to day 5? But it says it was greater than 28. So let's look at this. For 5 days, it was 28 overall. So on an average, every day there were 5 people, right? 28 divided by 5, at least 5 people were there, 5 to 6 people. For 5 consecutive days, looks like this is going to be possible if we take 7 plus 5, 12, 12 plus 8, 28. So 20 plus 3 plus 5 is 28. So if we happen to take these 5 consecutive days, it's exactly 28. Okay. What if we take 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, these 5 consecutive days? So 7 plus 8 plus 5 is 20, plus 3 plus 8, that is 31. Okay, do we have any other scenario? Because we do have an option which says cannot be determined. So what if we take 8, 2, 4, 6, 4? No, this is hardly 24. What if we take 8, 7, 2, 4? No, it will decrease. So we need to have these two 8s for sure. And in order to maximize, we are supposed to have this 7 also. If we go vice versa, as in if we take 7, 5, 8, 3, 5, 10, no, that's exactly 28, right? So the only possibility is where this one is our day 1, this one is our day 2, this is our day 3, this one is our day 4, and this one is our day 5. यही एक possibility है. Okay, if this happens, then the person who visited the restaurant day 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is our day 10, 2 people. 11, 12, 13. 13 pe we have 4 people who visited the restaurant. So question asked you, what is the difference between the number of people who visited the restaurant 10th and 13th day? So it's difference between 2 and 4, which will turn out to be 2. There are 2 differences too, right? Okay. Next, if it is known that not more than 6 persons visited the restaurant any Thursday or on any Sunday, and exactly 6 persons visited the restaurant day 1, then what is the total number of persons who visited the restaurant on a Monday? Since we are talking about consecutive days, so it will, if it starts from Sunday, let's say, then it will end on Saturday, right? So since it says exactly 6 persons visited the restaurant day 1, so 6 is there only at one place, right? So this is our day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and so on, day number 16, day number 15. Okay, don't have to write everything. Now, it is also known that not more than 6 people visited the restaurant any Thursday or on any Sunday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So between Thursday and Sunday, there is a gap of 2 days, right? Thursday ke baad Friday and Saturday is missing. So we need to find 4 consecutive numbers where the first and the last, they do not have more than 6 people, right? So if we start from first day, first, second, third, fourth, nahi kaam karega. So if the next one is, so this is our day 1. So maine isko aise kar leta hu. This is our day 1. Now, if I consider this to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not possible. Next is, if this is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, this is not possible. So we can't have Thursday. If we shift it to this as Thursday, then this will again come back to Thursday, right? So we can't take that. We can't take 7. We can take this Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So this is our Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, this is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And if this was a Thursday, this is Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. So the first day, it starts on a Sunday, which is not more than 6 people. And then we have got Monday and Tuesday. And then we have got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it will end in Monday, right? So if you start from Sunday to Saturday, Sunday to Saturday, that's 14 days. And then you've got Sunday and Monday, that's 2 more days, that's 16 days. So question asked is, what is the number of people who visited the restaurant on a Monday? So for Monday, we have got 4 people the first Monday. The next Monday, we have got 8 people. And the next Monday, we again have got 4 people. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. So overall, 16 people visited the restaurant on a Monday. Okay. Next, if it is known that for any day, day n, not more than n plus 3 persons visited on that day, so how many persons visited the restaurant on day 14? So suppose if you're talking about day 1, and on day 1, 1 plus 3, that is max 4 people visited the restaurant. Similarly, on day 2, max 5 people visited. Similarly, on day 3, max 6 people visited. And if this continues, then obviously, if we look at this diametrically opposite values, which are 8 and 8. So if we start from a certain place, 16 tak to koi dikkat nahi, because the maximum we have got is 8. That means on 5th day we can have 8, right? It's very much possible. And it is acceptable as in. So अगर मैं day 5 ले लूँ, तो day 5 पे we will have 8 or less than 8 people, and any day above 5 we will have a value which is definitely more than 8, which means all the cases are possible. So 6th day can be any day, but it's day 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 that we should take care of. So if I consider this to be day 5, so this will be day 4 and this will be day 3. Won't work, right? So if I take this as day 5, so this will be day 4, this will be day 3. So far so good. Day 2 pe we can't have 6 because maximum 5 is allowed. So it's not working out on the upper half. Let's look at the lower half. So day 1, day 2 पे 5 तक allowed है, day 3 पे 3, but then we have got this 8 somehow, right? So lower half में there is this part missing. If I start with day 1, day 2, day 3 पे 6 is allowed, day 4, day 5, day 6, and now there is no problem. So day 1 is that particular day where 2 people visited the restaurant. So question asked is, how many people visited the restaurant on day 14? So if this is day 1, this will be day 16, this will be day 15, this will be day 14. So 14 pe we had 4 people who visited the restaurant, right? Okay. Okay, next one. If it is known that the sum of the number of persons who visited the restaurant no 2 consecutive days among the first 11 days was 8. How many persons visited the restaurant day 14? So we need to find 11 such consecutive numbers where the consecutive may the sum is never 8, right? That's what this statement means. that the sum of the number of people who visited the restaurant on no 2 consecutive days, or we can say on consecutive days among the first 11 days, was not 8. So if we start, this 4 plus 4 is 8, so we can't take both of them. Then we have got this 3 plus 5 as 8, we can't take that. And apart from all of this, there is nowhere else where consecutive numbers, they add up to give us an 8. Since we need 11 days, so if we start with this as first day, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th, so that we miss out on that day where the consecutive will make it as an 8, and we miss out on that day starting में जब उधर भी 8 हो सकता है. So if we do that, we know that first day is going to be how many people visited the restaurant first day. So we need 14th. So this is our 12th day, this is our 13th day, this is our 14th day. So on 14th day, 5 people visited the restaurant. Right? Okay, the next one. Right, Chetal? You're correct. So I will have to hide myself for this. International School of Management provides management degrees in 4 streams, namely finance, marketing, operations, and human resources. So human resources is written as HR in abbreviation. The students of ISM have pursued one of the following 4 undergrad degrees before joining the ISM. So which is BCom, BBA, BTech, and Hotel Management, and Hotel Management is written as HM. The first table gives the distribution of the students in each stream in terms of their undergrad degrees, and the second table gives the distribution of the students having each undergrad degree in terms of the 4 streams they are pursuing at ISM. So what it means is, suppose there are 100 students in finance. Out of those 100, 20 people they came from BCom background, 10 people came from BBA, 10 from BTech, and 60 from HM. So that overall it's 100. From marketing, suppose there are 100 people again, then 5 people they were from BCom background, 15 from BBA, 20 from BTech, and 60 from HM. If we take HR to be 100, we will have 6.67 people. Now this is absurd. 6.67 कैसे हो सकता है? So here the fractions will be important. 6.67% is nothing but 1 by 15, and 33.33% is nothing but 1 by 3. So looking at this, we can say that in HR we can have 15 people, so that 1 person is here, 1/3 of 15 is 5, 20% of 15 is 3, and this is 6. So that 1 plus 5 plus 6 plus 3 is this, right? Similarly, we can simplify marketing to be 20 minimum, because 5% is the lowest, right? Which is 20. So 5% of 20 is going to be 1. Then we have 15% is 3, this is 4, and 60% is going to be 12. So that the sum is 20. Similarly, if you look at the percentages here, 20, 10, 10, 60 means 10 minimum ले सकते हो finance में, so that this is 2, 1, 1, and 6. If you look at operations, we have got 26.67%. Now 26.67% is going to be 1 by 5 plus 1 by 6, which is 11 by 30. So minimum people in operations is 11 by 30, sorry 30, so that this is 11. This is 20% of 30, which is 6. This is 1/3 of 30, which is 10. And this is 20%, which is again 6. So that if we add, why is it more than 30? 20 plus 1 by, acha, sorry, this is 1 by 15, my bad. 20% is 1 by 5, 6.67% is 1 by 15. So this will turn out to be 4 by 15. So if we can take minimum 15 people in operations, out of which 4 are from BCom, and 20% will be 3, 20% will be 3, 33% will be 5. Now this adds up to give us 15, right? But we are not sure that there are exactly 10 people in finance, there are 20 people in marketing, there are 15 people in HR, there are 15 people in operations, right? So what we can do is we can take this as एक काम करते हैं, क्वेश्चन को देखते हैं. If there are 30 people from here, then how many people will have? So question is more about if this is possible. So let's take the minimum. Now once we have put in the values under finance, the finance in BCom is 2, finance in BBA is 1, finance in BTech is 1, and finance in HM is 6. Now if you use this, so 25% is 2, so total BCom is 8. 8.33% of BBA is 1, so total BBA is 12. 6.25% is 1, so total BTech is 16. And 25% represents 6, so 100% will be 24. Such that marketing 12.5% will be 1, and this will be 4. 25% will be 3. 25% will be 3, so that is 7, and this will be 5. 5 by 12 is 41.66. 25% will be 4. 37.5%. Now 37.5% is 6 by 16 or 3 by 8. तो 6, 4, 10, 11 हो चुका है, so this is going to be 5. 50% of 24 is going to be 12. This is 18, 6 left, equally divided. So this is how they are related, right? ठीक है. Vaibhav, how many, what is the query? How many puzzles and quant questions I practice daily? So Vaibhav, I generally practice puzzles. I do not practice quant questions. Okay. So मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. So how I began, it was almost over a decade now. It's been 13, 14 years now. So when I started for CAT, I was solving questions, a lot of questions. Okay. Then I realized that the number of questions are so many, it's so vast that it is impossible to actually cover all the varieties of questions in one lifetime. Actually in one lifetime, right? You pick up ZAT questions. Do you think any question of ZAT over the past 50 years have been repeated? No. So that means there are unlimited types of questions, right? And ZAT questions every year is more interesting than the previous year, which means you can never cover the varieties of questions. So what I started doing was I started making questions, because when you form questions, you already know the answer and solution. A person who has no idea about how solutions work, or how many variables or quantifiable things should be given to us so that you can make an equation or a relation, जब तक वो नहीं पता होता, nobody can form a question. So instead of looking at how to solve a question, I started doing how to form questions. ठीक है? तो टीचर वाला काम है. That's the main difference between a teacher and a student. Student can solve questions, but students can't make questions. So once I started doing that, I came to know about the framework, or what are the important components that are required in a particular question of a particular topic, and what all things are redundant or useless. So concepts started getting clear. I also know the solutions, that's why I was able to form the questions. So that really helped. And the second was, of course, I stopped solving questions. I started doing a lot of reasoning, puzzles, okay, analytical puzzles, बहुत बच्चों वाला एकदम silly puzzles भी, because it gives you a perspective that such kind of questions can be solved in a very different way. तो वो सब करना शुरू करा. Number of questions on a given day, it's very difficult, but on an average, I would say at the initial stage, I was solving somewhere around 40 to 50 questions on a day, or every day. And this I did for almost 1.5 years initially. उसके बाद ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी उतनी. After that, every time I came to know about a new type of problem, I used to search that problem, different ways to solve them, I used to look at the solution straight away. I still do. Okay. Because there are some puzzles whose solution you will never be able to come up with because you do not know what is the logic behind it. But once you look at it, then you understand the logic. Later on, you can solve similar set or similar question. That should be important. पहली बार puzzle solve करना जरूरी नहीं है, पर second time similar puzzle देख के solve करना वो ज़्यादा जरूरी है. Okay, so less questions, as in less solving, more of puzzles and forming questions. So any student who is able to form questions, they generally do very well. ठीक है, आप नब्स पकड़ लेते हो क्वेश्चंस के. Thakur's CMAT will happen every year. They postpone, they delay it, so don't worry. If unfortunately in worst case scenario CMAT doesn't happen, so obviously they are going to accept other scores. They may even accept CAT scores, who knows. Okay, so let's go back to the set. अच्छा, मेरे को hide करना पड़ेगा. There are certain numbers you won't be able to see. So if there are 30 students what does it say? 30 students from what? Is there something missing? Going. If there are 30 students, it looks like something is missing, who pursued undergrad degree in BBA and now opted for marketing. So BBA and marketing, it says there are 30 students. So iski baat kar raha hai. This is 30 is what they are saying. Marketing and BBA, BBA and marketing, this is the 30 part they are saying, right? We have the same numbers here. Okay. Find the number of students who have pursued undergrad degree in BTech. So we need BTech and finance ka combo. So BTech and finance ka combo, if I have put a 0 there, I am supposed to put a 0 there. BTech and finance. So BTech and finance ka combo. So either the left hand side table or the right hand side table, either will do, because they are now related. We do not have anywhere fractional values. So the answer for this is going to be 10. ठीक है, या from नहीं होना चाहिए था. So if there are 30 students who pursued BBA and opted for marketing, so the answer is supposed to be 10. ठीक है, मैं ये रेस कर देता हूँ. Okay. Next, find the ratio of number of BBA from operations. So BBA from operations. So we have got BBA and operations. So we have got 3 people. And hotel management finance. Hotel management and finance. BBA operations and hotel management finance. HM finance and BBA operations. BBA operations, HM finance. Am I missing something? We do not have 3:6. Operations BBA is 3. Finance hotel management is 6. So looks like there is something missing in the question. 3:4 अगर चाहिए मेरे को. So for 4 we do not have any finance with a 4. So 3:4 will not make sense. if we assume that hotel management and finance, which is 6, this is true. So operations may, we can have 4 or 5. Do we have 4:6 in the options? No. Do we have 5:6? Yes. Okay. So 5 would mean BTech in operations. मतलब यहाँ पर जो टाइपो है मुझे लग रहा है, I think it's not BBA, it's BTech. So that BTech operations is 5 and hotel management finance is 6, right? So this makes sense. So there is a typo in the question. It should not be BBA, it should be BTech rather. B option है तो 5:6. ठीक है. So that is the error. Okay. Next, if the number of students from hotel management who opted for either marketing or operations is 150. So number of students from hotel management who opted for marketing or operations. So they are saying that these two is 150. So right now we see 15, पर वो बोल रहा है 150 चाहिए. So we are saying it should be 10 times. If this is 10 times, that means everything is 10 times, right? So question asked is number of students in HR, BCom or BTech. HR का BCom and BTech देखना है. So HR का BCom is 1 and BTech is 6. So 1 plus 6 is 7. So 7 ka bhi 10 times. So we are supposed to have 70 students who have taken BCom, HR, BCom and BTech, right? BCom HR, BTech HR. So 1 plus 6, that is going to be 7. And it should be 10 times, right? चलो देखते हैं 10 10 ठीक है ये B था so it has become 15 HR BCom is 10 people BTech HR is 60 HM का marketing और operations HM का marketing and operations So 12 plus 3, 15, but it says 150. ठीक है, 70, 10 plus 60. Okay, next. Find the ratio of total number of students who have opted for finance to those who have opted for marketing. So total number of students who have opted for finance and the number of students who have opted for marketing. So we need to find the ratio of these two. So 10:20 hai. So 10:20 will result in 1:2, right? Okay. So everyone who is live right now, please make sure that you like and subscribe in case if you haven't. In case of any queries, you can ask it in the chat or you can later on comment below the video. So CMAT 2024 specialized course is currently running. Okay, you can enroll in this. The link is given in the description. CMAT 2024 VARC Game Changer is going to happen on 21st of March. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. It will be taken by Mr. Vikrant. So this is a live interactive workshop where you can raise your queries online and it will be resolved live. Okay. The scholarship test is going to be conducted on 24th of March at 11 a.m. You can avail up to 90% scholarship. So if you want a scholarship or if you don't want, just write the test. एक free का test मिल रहा है. How bad can it be? CMAT specialized course consists of more than 20 live lectures, more than 50 engaging videos, 5 CMAT mocks, more than 10,000 practice questions and 10 sectional tests. Okay, and you can try our CAT College Predictor. It is given, the link to this is given in the description. And in case of any queries, there is a pinned comment in the chat. It's a CAT counseling form. Put in your details and we'll get in touch with you. Do check out our social media handles and pages. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. I'll see you guys again very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.